Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Tater Chip Racing Series, season number 4, race number 4. We are live down at Southern National, North Carolina. Brought to you this week by Farmington Towing out of Farmington, Sweats Concrete out of Albion. Thank you both so much. Couldn't do it without you both. Week number 4, Southern National. Racing line is bottom as primary, but that upper groove will work its way in tonight. It's going to be a great race so far. Season points, Rick Thompson Jr. is our leader by 1 point. Second place, Ethan Guptill. Third, Ryan Modry, he's right there. Cole Watts, he's got 114. Michael Saylor out of Somerset, PA, he's got 108. And Dan DeSanto is 101. Those top 6 drivers all within 19 points of each other. It's a close battle. Corey Robinson, Matt Mingo, Cam Childs, William Barker, Billings, Ward, all right there. Great bunch of guys here. Hopefully tonight racing is clean. We had a couple incidents last week. Don't go anywhere. Heat races are coming. Week number 4, Tater Chip Racing Series, season number 4. Don't go anywhere. And we are ready. Heat race number 1 this week. Southern National, the number 27 out of J. That's Cole Watts. Starting to his outside, starting second, the number 11, Cam Childs. Starting in the third position, the number 43, that is Justin Gayu. To his outside, driving the number 11, I know it says 15, but it's 11, Ryan Modry. And behind him, in the number 59, Roy Sprague. It says 37 there. Crew chief didn't come up here and update numbers. That's the number 59, Roy Sprague. To his inside, the number 12 out of Ellsworth, that's Matt Mingo. Starting behind him, in the number 48, Jason Lebec. And our points leader, the number 70 out of Bridgeton, that's Rick Thompson Jr. And on the back of the field, the number 28 out of Oxford, William Barker. And the number 86, starting 10th, Dan DeSanto. Here we go. Get ready for a great heat race. Green's up. Cam gets out to an early lead. Watt's going to fill in behind. Ryan Modry stuck on the outside. Preferred line's probably inside right now, but that outside groove is definitely going to come in. Watts filing in behind Cam. Just trying to get some heat in the tires. Modry still stuck on the outside. Last week's winner. First win. Tater Chip Racing Series. He's settling in nicely in the 4th position. Matt Mingo out of Ellsworth, looking to the inside. Mingo, he had a top 5 finish last week. Ooh, Rick Thompson Jr. and Jason Lebec get together. Both of them gather it up. First car side by side. Top 5 strung out. Matt Mingo wants the outside. He's going to try to get the outside started. Everyone's single filing now. Like I said, Matt Mingo, he's trying to get that second groove going early. He knows it's going to come in and he knows it's going to be fast. Cam's on the outside. Guy who's underneath. Battling for second place. Modry's just settled in nicely behind him. Single file. Like I said, last week's winner wants a good finish here tonight. Continue on with those points. Inside of Cam. Gayu gets a little loose off. Modry's got to back out a little. Well, that's going to open the door for Mingo. Mingo's waiting patiently right behind Modry. Trying to figure out which line's going to go. And now Rick Thompson Jr. is on the outside. That second groove is going to come in nice. Soon you get some rubber down on the track. Our points leader battling on the outside. Cam and Modry get together. Cam scrapes the outside wall. He gathers it up. He's still up in the third groove. Bounces off the backstretch wall. Rick Thompson Jr. gets hit in the rear. Able to save it. Levesque gathers it up nicely. Like I said, there's no cautions. Modry spins out of corner number 2. I don't think he was meant to come into the pit. Just going that way to play it safe. Cole Watts with a commanding lead on the final lap. He's going to go on to win. Justin Gayu in the 43, that's second place. Rick Thompson Jr. finishes 4th. Matt Mingo 3rd. It was a good heat race there. Cole Watts got the lead. Never looked back. What a great first heat race here at Southern National for heat race number 2. Starting on pole, the number 51 out of Somerset, PA, driving the Enduro Garage, Michael Saylor. To his outside, driving the number 17, it says 16, but it's 17, the Nick Reberg. Starting on the second row in the 97, out of Bridgeton, Brian Conover. To his outside, driving the number 8, that's Ryan Keniston. In the third row, driving the number 41, EPI, that's Austin Cook. And to his outside, driving the Farmington Towing, number 29, Corey Robinson. In the number 84, newcomer, Lee Merrick, which is actually Chandler Merrick, and it's car number 84. Driving in the number 14, Ethan Guptill, second place points leader. In the number 22, that's Cody Billings. And last but not least, out of Poland, driving the number 9, Jason Ricker. This should be a good heat race here. Michael Saylor, 11th place finish last week. We'll see if he gets better tonight. Green flag's out. Side by side, going down the backstretch. Saylor on the inside, Reberg on the outside. Ryan Keniston just took a hard left. He's able to keep it going. Like I said, there is no cautions in the heat races. We just want to keep everything rolling. Ryan on board right now with Guptill. Ooh, the 84 drifting up in the middle of the corner. Newcomer Chandler gets into the side of Corey Robinson. Corey Robinson trying to gather it up. Ricker's trying to wait to see what's going to happen in the two drivers in front of him. They get together again. Ricker goes to the inside. Chandler moves up high. Guptill's waiting to see what's happening too. Everyone's single filing underneath. But with a commanding lead, the number 16, Nick Reberg, pulling away from Conover. Saylor and Cook are all over Conover. They're not going anywhere. Like I said, Saylor last week, 11th place finish. He's currently 3rd in the second heat race. Austin Cook gets a little loose off 4. He's able to save it. Driving the raceepi.com, number 41 out of Mechanic Falls. Trying to be nice and smooth. Has to let off. Coming out of the corner. That upper groove is starting to work in. People are out there trying to get some rubber down. Ricker and Guptill side by side. That's a battle for 5th. Who will prevail? I know they can't go 3 wide. Ricker backed out. He's got to settle to go underneath. Cook gets sideways. He's been sideways the whole heat race. He spins. He's able to keep it going. Right in front of the leader. Next time by, 2 to go for Nick Reberg. Last week he had a 4th place finish. Brian Conover out of Bridgeton. He's right there for 2nd. Will he have time to get up and catch Reberg? Guptill, final lap. Will he get past Saylor? He's underneath him in the middle of 1 and 2. Saylor scrapes the wall, going down the backstretch. Nick Reberg's going to win. Brian Conover 2nd. 3rd place goes to Saylor. Saylor was able to keep it going on the high side. This feature is going to be a good one. Don't go anywhere. Thank you to our Grand Marshals at Beth Eden's 5th grade class out of Denver, Colorado. Thank you, kids. Looking at our points as of right now. Rick Thompson Jr. leading Guptill by 1. Ryan Modry's in 3rd. Watts, Saylor, DeSanto, all right there, only within 19 points of each other. Austin Cook, Turner, Conover, all at 90 points or above. It's definitely going to be a close battle tonight. We'll see if Rick Thompson can hold on to his lead. Or is this the night that Guptill takes the lead? Gonna have to wait and see. We're 125 laps away. Starting on pole, the number 27, out of J Main, Cole Watts. Starting to his outside, the number 17, Nick Reberg. Last week he had a 4th place finish. See if he can stay in the top 5 tonight. Starting 3rd in the number 43, that is Justin Gailloux. Look at him focused in there. Starting to his outside in the 97, out of Bridgeton, that's Brian Conover. On the 3rd roll, starting in the number 12, out of Ellsworth, Matt Mingo. On his outside, driving the 51, out of Somerset, PA, Enduro Garage, that's Michael Saylor. In the next row, points leader. He's focused. Out of Bridgeton, Rick Thompson Jr. And to his outside, 2nd place in points, the number 14, Ethan Guptill. Turn 4 automotive car, Mustang. Looking sharp as always. Behind him, starting 9th, in the number 11, that's Cam Childs. To his outside, driving the number 9, RKM Setup Shop, Oxford Plains Speedway, out of Poland, Jason Ricker. Behind them, out of Oxford, driving the number 28, William Barker. His outside, newcomer, Chandler Murick is driving the number 84. The next row back, driving the number 48, that's Jason Levesque. To his outside, the Farmington Towing, number 29, that's Corey Robinson. Next row behind them, driving the number 86, Dan DeSanto. In his outside, driving the number 22, that's Cody Billings. Just got word from Race Control, top 10 to the rear, plus last week's top 3. Driving the number 59, Roy Sprague is able to make it down here to Southern National. Looking forward to see what he can do tonight. Just trying to square up the field here. Like I said, the top 10 are going to the rear, plus top 3 from last week going to the rear. Driving the number 8, that's Ryan Keniston. He's going to be to the outside of Roy Sprague. Driving the number 41, EPI, out of Mechanic Falls, Austin Cook. This is going to be a great race. 21 drivers here tonight. Who is going to take the victory? And rounding out the field, the number 21 out of Augusta, that's Jeremy Douglas. He missed the heat race. He was able to make it here in time for the feature. Strap those belts. Pull them tight. Let's see what's going to happen. Green flag's out. Oh, and they're stacking up in turn 1 already. Douglas hard into the wall. Gailloux, Conover. What just happened? Not even a lap. Let's see. They started stacking up in front of Gailloux. Oh yeah, Cook, the 8. And then it's just a accordion effect. I don't know if the 8 missed a shift. Cook was right on him. Cook lets off, and then it's mayhem. We'll get some of these cars to the garage and try to get this damage repaired. Yeah, it's just an accordion effect. And then Douglas hard into the turn 1 wall. Not even a lap. Well, we'll get this all cleaned up. Farmington towing truck might be needed. Don't go anywhere. And the Farmington towing truck is now back where he belongs, waiting for another caution. Douglas had to get towed to the pits. Lap 1. So now, we're back at it. Barker, DeSanto. Green flag. Barker gets a good jump. DeSanto's now stuck on the outside. Levesque underneath. That upper groove is going to work. And Roy Sprague just loses it. Caution waves again. Looked like Roy just looped it coming out of the corner. All by himself. Hopefully not much damage there. We'll get this a quick caution. We'll be back. Quick caution. Farmington towing truck was not needed. Sweats Concrete was not needed. Thank you both for sponsoring Tater Chip Racing Series. Jason Lebec, William Barker, side by side again. Here we go. Barker off to another good lead. Last week's top 10 finish. He's hoping for a good strong run. Matt Mingo on the inside. Being patient. Letting everything work its way out. That's what you need, patience. You need to finish a race in order to win a race. Side by side with Levesque. Corey Robinson and Farmington Towing, number 29. He's right there, and Rick Thompson Jr. is sneaking underneath. They're side by side, going down the backstretch. Gotta be easy on those tires. 125 laps, it's a long race. Nice and easy on the throttle. Our points leader in 5th. Guptill hard on his rear end. He's right there, he's not going anywhere. The number 14 Mustang. Boy Robinson settling in nicely, trying to get that second groove going. Guptill's up to 6. Rick Thompson Jr. 5th. Everybody's single filing pretty much now in the top 10. Matt Mingo going for 2nd underneath DeSanto. DeSanto knows it's a long race. Gladly gives him the spot right now. 100 laps from now, that won't happen. Riding on board with Levesque. Great camera shot here, racing with Rick Thompson Jr., our points leader. Couple quick cautions to start the race off, but now we're getting a good green flag run. On board with Corey Robinson. Trying to get underneath Levesque. Ooh. And they touch, and he himself spins. Spins in 1 and 2. Can he get it going? He does. There's no caution. No caution yet. Is he going to be able to pull out in front of the leaders? Leaders are coming. Good thing is, Lucky Dog will be in play. As long as he can keep it going. He'll be the first car a lap down. That's early. Only 25 laps in. But I'm sure there'll be a caution. Barker and Mingo pulling away a little bit from Rick Thompson. Mingo's looks like he's settling in for second, and he's fine with it. Single file. Oh, Guptill loops it. I don't know if he was touched or if he just lost it coming through the middle of 3 and 4. DeSanto he lets up just a little. DeSanto gets into the back of him. Has him go around. He let up a little bit with Rick Thompson Jr. right in front of him. Yeah, let's ride on board with DeSanto. Oh, he was easy on the throttle too. That was just a racing deal. That was not on purpose. Farmington Towing Truck, you're up. We'll be back. Barker and Mingo on the front row. After that quick caution, see how much damage Guptill ended up with. See if he can work his way back up through the field. We're going green. Good side-by-side start. Top 4. Mingo pulls away on the backstretch. Rick Thompson Jr. Austin Cook's up here in the top 6. Top 5. Barker and Rick are side by side. Right on board with Austin. Started back in 20th. Ricker gets a little loose. Everybody's got to be easy on the throttle, gather it up. Now, Austin started back in 20th and he's looking good. Ricker wants the outside. Can he make it stick? Battling the points leader, Rick Thompson Jr. Cole Watts racing with Billings, Keniston. Ethan Guptill's right behind them, working his way back up through the field after that caution. I don't think he had a lot of damage. Won't be long. He'll be up through here. Sailor. He's on the outside of Levesque. He's trying to follow Guptill. And Ryan Modry right behind him. Last week's winner. Can he work his way up through the field and get another victory? It was his first one with Tater Chip Racing. Started back in 19th place. Our leader, Matt Mingo. Got to be consistent. Barker. They're all single file up through the top of the field. I know you got to work these laps in. Set yourself up into a rhythm. Rick Thompson Jr. looking underneath. That high side. You can hear Ricker hitting the chip. He's giving it his all. Yeah, he's making that outside work. Rick Thompson Jr. wasn't able to take the position away. Ricker started back in 10th. He's a top 3 right now. Our leader. Got a good lead right now. Guptill working his way back up through. Him and Keniston get together. Oh no, he was working his way back up through. Keniston gets into the back end. Barker hard into the wall. Oh no. Barker was in the top 5. He just hit the wall hard. Let's see what happened here. Guptill was behind Keniston. Trying to dive underneath. Maybe Keniston didn't like the pass. That's exactly what happened. And I think he got the worst of it. We'll be back. Yeah, the Farmington towing truck is getting his workout tonight. Thank you very much for sponsor, and thank you so much for cleaning up Sweats Concrete. Thank you very much. Well, we're going back racing. Coming to complete lap 50. The green is out. Mingo with a strong pull. He's able to pull away. 2 car lengths. Ricker's right there. Thompson Jr. Berg. Good battle up front. Oh! What the hell just happened? It was a good battle up front. Let's ride on board with Mingo. Oh, somebody's sitting across the track. Newcomer. Not sure how he was sideways across the track, but we'll see if he needs a tow. We'll be back. Sweats Concrete, thank you very much for the sponsorship. Farmington Towing, you're getting your money's worth. Everyone is ready to go back racing. We have a new front row. Green is out. Ricker with a good jump. Berg's going to follow. Settle in behind Ricker. Austin Cook up to 3rd. Michael Saylor, he worked his way back up through the field. Along with Guptill. Guptill's back. Top 5, single file. Cole Watts battling for 6th, side by side with Billings. Now the top 10 had to go to the rear of the field, so Cole Watts, he started back 15th place, I think. He's in 6th place. Conover. Mingo's diving underneath. Billings trying to follow Watts and Conover. DeSanto and Modry side by side. Our points leader right behind him. As of right now, Guptill would take the points lead if it would finish, but we have a long way to go. Thompson Jr. started 7th. Good racing. We'll see if we can get a good green flag run. Modry and Thompson. Nose to tail. Surprised more people haven't gone up to the 2nd groove yet. Rick's gonna try it. See if he can make it work. Ricker. and Reberg get together going down the backstretch. Ricker's fast on the outside groove. See if he can make it work. He's making it tight. Austin Cook right there, just in case something happens. And Guptill now up to 4th. He's battling on the outside. Oh, caution is out again. We had a good run going. Let's see. Rick Thompson Jr. Chandler. Ooh. Levesque just loses it on the back stretch. Everyone's able to hit on the brakes just in time. Don't go anywhere. Try to make these quick cautions for everybody. Just got to take a minute to thank our sponsors, of course. Farmington Towing, Sweats Concrete. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Nick Reberg, Jason Ricker on the front row. Ricker gets a good jump. Reberg's able to handle it though. He's side by side with him. That second row's right there too. Watts, top 5. They said he had to start 15th or so. Good battling up here in the top 5. Cook gets a little loose. Watts was smart, just let out. Didn't want to push it. Definitely would have gathered it up and it would have been another caution, so that's good heads up racing. Guptill. Fast out of the second groove. He's up to the top 3. Cook, he's settled in nicely. He's in the top 5. Driving the 41 EPI car. That'd be a good finish for him in the top 5. Last week was rough, 13th. He did have a top 3 a couple weeks ago back at North Wilkesboro. See if he can get a top 5 here tonight. Mingo is back. After that earlier caution. He's up to 6, the 5th. Working his way up, back up through. Saylor and Thompson's right there. Mingo right now is 17th in points. He had a top 5 last week. Coy Robinson still trying to get that outside groove working. He's been out there. He started in the heat race. Robinson, he had a top 10 finish last week. He finished 8th. He's at 14th in points right now. So he needs a strong finish. Working our way back through the field. Cam Childs, Conover. Watts is underneath Cook. Side by side going down the backstretch, and we have a slow lap car up high. Hopefully he stays up high. Looking in his mirror, listening to his spotter. That's one of the things you got to look out for. If you're a lap car, you got to be predictable. You don't want these leaders thinking you're going low and you go high. Caution waves again. Lap 86 in the books. Right on board with Roy. Ooh. Billings took a hard left. Him and Levesque get together. Looks like Billings let out of the throttle. I mean, he really didn't have anywhere to go. That's a racing deal. We'll be back. Like I said, I'm going to try to make these quick cautions from here on out, get this race in the books. Had some pit stops. Lap 87. Let's see how this is going to pan out. Matt Mingo back in the lead. Gets a jump on the start. Ricker and Reberg. Ricker started 10th. He's up to 3rd. Going to be coming with 35 laps. Oh, Watts, Guptill get together. They're both able to keep it going. Reberg last pit on lap 3 after he was involved in the first lap caution. People are starting to single file. Cole made his pit on lap 85. So he's got fresh tires. Rick Thompson Jr.'s got fresh tires. Ricker and Mingo. Ricker takes the inside. Guptill wants to follow him. Guptill's in second in points. Last week he finished second. The week before was a top 5. He's looking for another top 5. Finish in front of Rick Thompson Jr. and take the points lead. Rick Thompson Jr. is not scared. He's right there. He's not going anywhere. Everyone's settled in nicely now. Get the silly cautions out of the way. Go racing. Top 3, nose to tail. Reberg, Ricker, Guptill. All 3 of these guys haven't pit. They're on older tires. A couple laps from now will be a lap 100. Guptill's hitting the chip. He's working. He's working. Oh, Ricker scrapes the backstretch wall. Robin's racing. He's fine. Back behind him, Rick Thompson Jr. underneath Mingo. Cole Watts. They're going to be coming up to a lap car. Roy Sprague, he's staying high. Everybody can see that he's staying high. That's what you want to do. Stay out of the way of the leaders. Chandler does the same thing. Trying to stay in the low groove. Let the leaders go around. Reberg, Ricker, Guptill still 1, 2, and 3. Cole Watts. Does he have time to get up there and battle for the lead? Rick Thompson Jr. Both of these guys are going to go underneath of Roy. Roy staying high. Definitely don't want to be a cause of an incident with leaders if you're a lap car. Going to be coming to 20 laps to go. Riding on board with Mingo. Trying to get by the lap car, Roy Sprague. Sailor wants to go with him. Top 3 haven't changed. Pulling away a little bit. 4th place Watts, can still see him. He's 5 or 6 car lengths back. Berg still has a little bit of damage from first caution on lap 1. Doesn't look like it's hindering his handling at all. Another lap car staying high, scraping the wall a little. One, 2, and 3. Nose to tail. I don't believe Guptill's going to stay nose to tail for very long. He's starting to looking underneath. Gets to the inside of Ricker. Battle for second. Started back in 8th. But went to the rear. Top 10 went to the rear to start the race. Plus last week's top 3. Spin again. Let's see what happened here. Cook went to go by on the inside of the lap car, thinking he was going to stay high, and didn't. Farmington towing truck is not needed, but we'll be back. We'll take a break. Week number 4, Tater Chip Racing Series. This finish is going to be good. 21 laps to go. Guptill and Watts side by side on the front row. Green flag is out. Looks like Guptill spun the tires a little bit. He's able to pull in front of Watts. That opens the door for Rick Thompson Jr. to get underneath Watts. They're side by side. Guptill likes to see that in his mirror. Caution, flies again. That's too bad. That was going to be a good battle. Back in the back of the field. Oh, Billings gets into the back of Modry. Looked like Modry hit the apron. Trying to gathering it up. Had to let up a little bit, went under the apron, came back up the track, just let up a little bit, and Billings got into the rear of him and got him spun around. We'll be back. Like I said, we're going to make some quick cautions here. Week number 4, Tater Chip Racing Series. It's been a good race. We've had a few more cautions than we normally do. And now, Guptill, Watts, Thompson Jr., Mingo. Green is out. It's going to be a great finish. Side by side, going down the backstretch. Guptill wants to take the win. Would give him the points lead. Battling hard with Watts. Was getting a little loose. Got a little loose coming off 4. Oh, and he gets together with Watts. Oh no. He was loose coming off a 4, loose coming off a 2. Just gets into the rear quarter of Watts. Tires are wearing down. Gets into the quarter of Watts and spins himself on the front stretch. Make it another quick caution. And we're ready to go green. Watts, Thompson Jr. on the front row. That's too bad for Guptill, but he's right there. He's starting 8th. We have some lap. Reberg and Sailor get together on the back stretch. Cautions create cautions. Reberg was battling. Sailor got into the back of him. Really hate to see this. We had a good battle going on. Berg fluttering the gas. Sailor was fluttering the gas. That's too bad. We've had a really good race. I don't know if people's patience are wearing out, but now with 3 to go, we're going to have a single file restart. Race control has stepped in. Too many cautions. Single file restart. Coming to 3 to go. Top 3. Watts, Rick Thompson Jr., Mingo coming to take the white flag. White flag is out. Conover spun on the turn 4. He's able to keep it going. Does Rick Thompson have enough to get underneath Watts? Watts goes on to the victory. Rick Thompson Jr. 2nd. Matt Mingo 3rd. Ricker 4th. Guptill ends up finishing 5th. Top 5 finish. Our winner, Cole Watts, 2nd place, goes to Rick Thompson Jr., 3rd place, Matt Mingo. We're going to send it right down to victory lane.
Alrighty, folks, here we are down in victory lane with our 3rd place finisher, Matt Mingo. Matt, it's been a little while since we've seen you here. How's it going?
Uh, definitely has been better. Little technical issues the past few weeks.
You started towards the back, worked your way up towards the front. What was the key to getting there tonight?
Um, not hitting a stopped car on track.
Yeah,
I, I,
we had a few issues there, but hopefully next week we'll clean her up and get back to the side by side racing.
yeah,
Any sponsors or anything you got to thank tonight for getting you into victory lane?
Dingo's Barbecue, Kyle Hewins Motorsports, Nitro Trailers, Hopkins Stearns Racing. I think that's it.
Alrighty, moving on to your 2nd place finisher, who is no stranger to the Tater Chip victory lane, Rick Thompson. Rick, how are we doing tonight?
A lot better than I have the past couple weeks, but I just need to come out and say one thing before we start. Matt Mingo sucks.
I uh I kind of doubted you at first there. You stayed towards the back next for a while there, and I was I was wondering where you were going to come up through, and then all of a sudden you were boom, you were there.
Well, we were up front for like the first half, and then I don't know. I've heard that somebody backed up in front of the field. I definitely woke up everybody in my house if they were asleep by screaming, um, and I thought I was worse than I was, but it was only like 20 seconds, and then I knew with Guptill out front something was gonna happen because it's Guptill. So, um, and then like I was hoping to see Cole win it. Cole's my boy. He won it, so that's pretty cool. I tried to get past him on the second to last restart, but he didn't know I was rolling the top. And I mean, I get it. It is what it is. I'm just glad I didn't wreck us both.
Yeah, I was surprised. We saw a little contact there with Cole and Ethan. Ethan spun off Cole's door. I was kind of surprised to see that coming from the leaders.
Yeah, I really wasn't. Like I say, I mean, he's just over aggressive when he doesn't need to be. I mean, if he had just rolled the bottom, he would have at least finished second and taken the points lead. But that just gave me a good points night. The past couple weeks have been pretty rough, at least for me. We go into turn one and everybody just checks up and they don't check up behind you. I haven't been here since I won, which kind of sucks. But we're still holding the points lead down, and that's all I care. And I think even with the drop week, I think I'm still decently out there.
Yeah, sometimes it's not about always winning the race. It's just being consistent that gets you the points.
Yeah, I mean, I think my lowest finish right now is 6th, so it's been decent. I mean, I think every race I've either led or been in the top 3 every single race. It's just people get impatient. People, I don't know. I think some of them leave their head in the pits before they roll, and I mean, I get it. I lose mine a couple times, but when I do, I try to make sure I don't take everybody else with me, and especially not when it's under caution.
Yeah, but yeah, things happen, right?
Yeah, yeah, I just some guys I wish would look past their hood pins. It's I mean, like when they've got the track blocked in front of them, I wish they'd looked in front of them, but I get it. I mean, we all got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we gotta finish the race to win the race, right?
Yeah, and a few guys, especially last week at Myrtle Beach, didn't think that.
Any sponsors you gotta thank to get you
uh,
getting you here?
yeah, now I need to think here. Ross, yeah, Ross Builders, Durant Excavation, um, GDL Powder Coating, Howell Labs, Dave Barry Flooring, SRT Racing. And yeah, all my buddies in the Discord for actually racing me clean.
All right, and there you have it. There is Rick Thompson, your second place finisher tonight in his Clifford the Big Red late model stock. And as we move over here to our winner tonight, Cole Watts. Cole, what got you to victory lane tonight?
Basically just surviving, I think, really.
Did you
Not
have
dying in any of the wrecks, really.
any complications getting up through the field? I know you had to start the back coming off of a top 3 last week. How did you manage getting through there?
It wasn't too bad. I know once I got up there, me and Guptill got into it a little bit. I haven't watched the replay yet. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but
Yeah, it looked like a racing deal. You just kind of got tied up off the corner and run into your door and kind of spun off of it from there.
well,
Any
kind of
sponsors you
did
got to
help.
thank? Yeah, it did help. It did help you quite a bit.
Yeah.
Any sponsors you're gonna thank for getting here tonight?
Yeah, I gotta thank Burgess Motorsports. I gotta thank my parents for paying the Wi-Fi bill so I can do this. I gotta thank my buddies in the other call for just being here, helping out. And I gotta thank you for putting it on.
And there you have it, guys. There's your top 3 from tonight's 125 lap feature at Southern National Motorsports Park.
I love you, Roy. You're the best driver in the field. This one's for you, man.